what's up guys? So today I wanted to show you a quick little DIY I did in my room that made such a big difference in like my whole world completely. So I ended up doing like a marble flooring all around my new room. Holy shit, it just looks so amazing, and I literally spent maybe like $150. I even did my closet, I did everything. So obviously if your room is smaller or if you're not going to do the closet, then it's going to be a lot cheaper on you. But pretty much you can do this floor on apartment floors if you live with your parents still. Whatever you want, you can do this floor anywhere you want. It is apartment safe, rent safe, dad safe, everything safe. So I hope you guys enjoy. So the only materials you are going to need for this are vinyl floor tiles, white poster board, tape, a box cutter, a marker, scissors, and a ruler. So the first thing I did is I went into Lowe's. I went into the flooring section where I found groutable vinyl, I think it's called, and I picked out the one that looked most like marble, and it was about $1.08 a tile, and I needed about 130. One thing I do suggest though is go into Lowe's knowing your measurements of the room or the floor that you're going to do. I also went through every single tile when I was picking out which ones I wanted on my floor, because some of the ones that were just directly in the box were like all white and they had no design to them, or they were broken, or they were like extremely dirty to where you couldn't clean it. So I definitely recommend picking out the best design that you liked most on your tiles. And then I went into the Dollar Tree where they have white poster board, 2 for $1, so 50 cents each. And I had to buy about 25 of those, and that pretty much is going to protect your actual flooring. I started off by the corner of my room, so I started by the window, and I laid out a whiteboard and then another whiteboard right next to it. I started with the first column, and I taped the two boards together just so it doesn't slide around while I'm working. So then when you have a little section, just cut the whiteboard the size that you need it to be, just to save as much whiteboard as you can. And then when you place your tile, you're just gonna peel off the backing and then put it close to the corner, or put it as closely as you can to the next tile. I literally would like overlap it a little bit just to make sure it is insanely close and there's no gaps in between. So once I completed a full row of the tiles, I ended up putting my panels back on the floor. I think that's what they're called, panels. I don't know, that's the word of the day. I put the little panel thing back onto the floor just to keep it all secure and so it doesn't slide when everything's put in later. And if you do live in an apartment or if you are renting, keep your panels in, put your floors, and then put white duct tape over that. That's going to prevent it from sliding, and it's going to look a lot nicer if your panels are a different color other than white. And then when you come across a little corner, or if you're by your door or whatever the case is that you have to cut the tile, I recommend using a box cutter. People at Lowe's and Home Depot were trying to sell me some like fancy scissor things that cut the tile, and a box cutter works perfectly fine. Just make sure that you use a ruler to make sure it's all straight. All right, and this ended up as the final look. I'm obsessed with how it looks. All my friends are absolutely in love with it. Some friends are even asking me to come over and help them do theirs, which I would love to do for you, Krista. And I think it looks super nice, super elegant, professional, didn't cost that much, and I personally like it a lot more than wood, mainly because I've been living with wood floors for like 20 years of my life and I'm just sick of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. I will comment back to any questions you might have, and you can also ask me questions on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. All that great stuff will be at the end of the video or the description box below. And if you thought this was useful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more DIYs. Comment also what you would like to see next. And if you guys end up doing this DIY, please, please, please show me, because that will make me feel really good inside knowing that I helped somebody. But thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.